Author Christine Hanna has this rare ability. She takes moments in history where women were silenced, ignored, or erased, and she hands them the mic. And women is one of her boldest, most necessary acts of doing exactly that. This novel follows Frances, aka Frankie McGrath, a young nursing student who volunteers to serve in the Vietnam War in the capacity of a nurse. She enters the war with innocence and patriotism, but immediately collides with the brutal truth of war. It's not just the violence, it's the responsibility, the grief, and the emotional weight she was never prepared for. But this isn't just Frankie's story. It's a story of all the women who served and were erased from America's memory. Why this book hits hard? You get to see the Vietnam War through a woman's eyes. The hospital tents in this book are written with such great clarity that you can feel the heartbeat of every particular scene. The rush of medics, the wounded soldiers, the desperation to save just one more life. Hanna doesn't glamorize war. She humanizes it. At places you really get goosebumps. The most devastating part of this book is not the Vietnam War. That is there though. But it is what happens after Frankie comes back home. A country that barely understood the war refuses to believe that she even was part of the Vietnam War. She is dismissed, she is gaslit, and told women weren't in Vietnam War. It exposes a painful truth. That is, sometimes the silence of society is more damaging than the bombs of war. And the beautiful part of this book is the female friendship that helps them survive everything that's happening in the war as well as back home. Frankie's friendships with her other women nurses are the emotional anchor of the novel. In a place where death is a daily visitor, their sisterhood becomes the only thing keeping them alive. Why this book matters? The Women is more than a historical fiction. It feels like a correction, a restoration. It shines a light on the thousands of women who served in Vietnam, nurses, clerks, pilots, and were forgotten. Christine Hanna finally hands them the recognition they deserved all along.